Hello, Aldwyn Altuney here, coming to you with day 7 of the 12-day Global Good News Challenge for December 2021. This is all about sharing gratitude and good news to lift the vibration on the planet, to help decrease depression and suicide rates. Now, if you think there's been way too much negativity in the media lately, then you may want to be the change you wish to see in the world, as Gandhi says, and share some more good news. There is always opportunity in every adversity. It's just a matter of whether you see it that way and what your perspective is on the situation. During COVID, some businesses have crashed and others have boomed. Some people have fallen off the radar and others have come out with a vengeance. I do believe the world needs more love right now, and when you share gratitude, you lift your vibration and you feel better. You lift the energy of those around you. It is very, very powerful. So the Global Good News Challenge is something that I started during COVID. I started it in June 2020. It's a monthly challenge. It starts on the first Monday of every month, and it goes for as long as whatever number month it is. So right now we're in December. We have a 12-day challenge for December. And then in January, it will go to a 1-day challenge. February will be a 2-day challenge. And you can start your challenge for December anytime within those 12 days as of the first Monday of the month. So the first Monday of the month was the 6th of December. So right up until the 15th of December, you can actually start your 12 days of the challenge. If you want to know more, just go along to the Global Good News Challenge Facebook page, and pinned to the top of the page will be all the details on how to participate. Just hashtag Global Good News Challenge when you do your challenge so we can share the love. We can share it from your personal profile. We can share it into the Global Good News Challenge Facebook page. We'll share it into the Loving Life group, and we'll also add you to a private group called Global Good News Challenge, so you can hang out with other good news crusaders all out to lift the energy on the planet with more good news. And the format is very simple. Just say your name, what you do, 3 things you're grateful for, and a piece of good news every day for the challenge. Most people do it in just a few minutes. I go a little bit longer because I explain what it's about. So here's mine for today. Hi, I'm Aldwyn Altuney, also known as the Media Queen. What I do is I help people gain free publicity using online and offline media. I help people be seen, be heard, be known, make a bigger difference in the world. Basically go from being the world's best kept secret to being a star. 3 things I'm grateful for today is I'm grateful for the ocean. I had another swim in the ocean today. One of the things that gives me the most joy in life is getting into the ocean and freely flowing through the waves and body surfing. I absolutely love it, and was in there today for a little bit, and the sun was shining, the waves were just perfect, and the sand was soft beneath my feet. It was just a glorious day here on the Gold Coast. So very grateful for the Gold Coast, grateful for the beautiful sand, the ocean, the blue skies, the sun. Today, just a few things I am grateful for. And my good news today is that we have the Radiant Let Live Festival on all this week. It started on Friday and it finishes next Friday. And on Thursday at 10 a.m. Queensland time, I'm speaking about how to gain free publicity. 10 a.m., that's Queensland time, this Thursday, the 16th of December, Australian Eastern Standard Time. It's a masterclass teaching people how to gain over $1 million worth of free publicity. And at the end of it, we're going to be doing some giveaways. We're going to give away some tickets to the Free Publicity Secrets Masterclass, which the next one of those is coming up on January 11 at 11 a.m. That will be the next masterclass. So we'll be giving away a few tickets to that, which are worth $97 each. So if you attend that, you have a chance to win some prizes. And there's masterclasses and all sorts of events happening all through the week. So I do encourage you to get along. If you would like a free ticket to that, then you can do that. I will share the link here in just a moment. It is radiantbooks.com/festival. I'll just put that into the comments here. Okay, here we are. So radiantbooks.com/festival. That's the Global Good News Challenge logo to look out for in the Facebook, for the Facebook page, with all the details pinned to the top of it of how to participate in the Global Good News Challenge. And that is the Radiant Festival link there. So go there if you want to get a ticket to see any of the events. There's 22 authors in the Radiant book. It was organised by publisher Leanne Clune. The authors are from all over Australia and America. The book has a foreword from legendary John Assaraf, who was in the movie The Secret, and it has gone bestseller in at least 10 categories on Amazon, which is awesome. So such an honor and privilege to be part of that book, to have a chapter in the book. And this is a festival, the inaugural festival, celebrating the book launch and celebrating the women in the book. So it's very, very exciting. Now, I know there's been some rallies today on the border between Queensland and New South Wales. And you can see, Damien, you've got something to say there about that. Please consider you can be pro-vaccine and still acknowledge that these mandates are a real problem. Food for thought. Since when was freedom a reward? Is freedom an inalienable right, or is it a reward given by governments to compliant people? Listening to Queensland Premier Anastasia Palaszczuk yesterday, one could be forgiven for thinking human rights were hers to give and hers to take away. The Premier, speaking in Brisbane, described the easing of restrictions on movement. And is there something else to add to that, Damien? The bottom of that's cut off. Yes, well, exactly. That's a very good point. Is freedom a right or a reward? Well, really, it's a right, because we're sovereign beings, and what's going on right now is crimes against humanity, I believe. It's about segregation. The powers that be want to divide and rule. They want to control. Right. And the thing is, as human beings, as individuals, we need to learn our rights. And this is where common law is really important to understand or understand, to get your head around and to learn about your rights, because what we've been taught for a long time has been a hell of a lot of lies, and the truth will come out in the end. It always does. Some people are waking up to it, and some people are brainwashed, unfortunately. Some people are very brainwashed, and some people feel that they have to do things, whereas they actually don't have to do anything at all. And when you really investigate situations, you may not want to do maybe some things that people are being coerced to do right now. You know, my body, my choice. It's like that with abortion. It's the same with anything that anyone wants to jab in you, my opinion. And, I know people have died. I know of many side effects from the jab. It doesn't protect you from anything. In fact, it makes things worse. It eats away at your white blood cells. There's a lot of people having serious side effects and death from this. So it's Russian roulette, if you ask me. It's an experimental thing. If you choose to take it, well, that's your choice, and I wish you all the best. However, to segregate people on that grounds, I think is wrong, completely wrong. And I think actually now it's about unity. It's about coming together. And in fact, I think at the moment it's good all this has happened, because it's actually been a corrupt system for a long time, Damien. A long time, as you would know. It's been a corrupt system in many ways. The banking system, the governments, it's just so corrupt. Councils weren't even around, in the mid-1900s. So, even that's a massive dictatorship. And it's about time that we got our sovereign rights as human beings. And, freedom is actually a right as a human being, I believe. It's not a reward, but the governments like us to think it is a reward. So anyway, that's a whole discussion on its own. But all I can say there is, at the end of every breakdown, there is a breakthrough. At the end of every breakdown, there's a breakthrough. So stay on that roller coaster ride of life. I do suggest reach out to the common law groups, look at what's happening, join some common law communities that are on Facebook and in Telegram. You'll see a whole lot of stuff that you may not see elsewhere. Now I'm just going to look for a website on the common law Australia. Common law Australia. I hope it hasn't been taken down. A lot of things are getting censored, which also makes you question. There's nothing to hide. Why are things being censored? That's what I'd like to know. I did a video on 5G on my balcony showing how dangerous the EMF signals were from 5G, and it got taken off YouTube. Isn't that interesting? Their fact checkers seem to know more about what's happening on my balcony than I did. Isn't that interesting? If there's nothing to hide, then why are there so many fact checkers and why is there so much censorship? So I'm grateful today for the alternative media out there and for the truth speakers and the truth seekers. I congratulate you. I acknowledge you. We are with you. There are a lot more of us than are led to believe. A lot more people are waking up to what's going on. And united we stand. It's uniting as the people, not division. It's uniting with love and compassion, because hurt people. With love and compassion, uniting, we will get through this, right? Uniting together, coming together, united, standing together, brothers and sisters, sharing love, compassion, also understanding our rights or understanding our rights. We don't understand under anyone, right? So inner standing, have that inner standing. So, get what's going on out there. Do your own research. Don't believe everything you see in the media. I've worked as a journalist for many, many years. There are a lot of hidden agendas going on. If you really want to know what's going on right now, then just follow the money trail. Follow the money trail. It's interesting times we are in, and it's important to research common law, to connect with communities where there are awakened people, where people are questioning what's going on out there and not just being programmed by the media or the mainstream media, which is basically, they call it media programs, right? A lot of programming going on right now. A lot of brainwashing. It's been happening for years, actually. Some people are aware and awake to it, and some refuse to believe it. And some of it can be hard to believe, I must admit. So do your own research. You can look on search engines like DuckDuckGo rather than Google to see an alternative point of view. Look at websites like Rumble, BitChute, BitChute, BitChute. Look at Brand New Tube, BrandNewTube, Brand New Tube. Signal is also good, and Telegram. Okay, there's just a few alternative media outlets that you can check out, or chat sites that you can see some alternative information. Even TikTok is showing some really interesting content on there too. So look around and question and just feel into your gut. What do you think is actually really going on right now? What do you believe the truth is right now? Very interesting. So freedom, yes, big point there, Damien. Freedom. We want freedom, but actually, they can take away everything on the outside. They can't take away what you got on the inside, right? We're spiritual beings in human bodies. They can't take away your soul and your spirit, right? So I acknowledge you, my brothers and sisters watching this right now. I acknowledge you and I see you. I know you, I see you, I am you. We are all in this together. The law of oneness, right? Powers that be want to divide and rule. They want to have people living in fear. And we will rise through love and compassion and uniting together, standing together, becoming awakened, aware, researching, understanding your rights, or understanding your rights is an understanding word. So programmed, the understanding our rights, knowing your rights, do your own research. All right, so that's my day 7 of 12 of the Global Good News Challenge. Hope to see you at the Let Live Festival. That link again is here, radiantbooks.com/festival. If you want to check out what I'm up to, we do events such as, of course, the Global Good News Challenge. We have the Mass Media Tribe meetups that we do. Also, I do a social media masterclass. And I have many groups and pages and social media that we can connect on. So just go to my link tree if you would like to connect on other social media, Instagram, LinkedIn. All the links are here in Linktree/Aldwyn. And if you haven't subscribed yet to Media Queen TV on YouTube, I do recommend you do. I have about 750 videos on there now, and all sorts of inspiring interviews that I've done. One with David Icke in 2016 that you may be interested in, for anyone who is a freedom seeker and speaker. Anyone who knows David Icke, yes, he's been given a lot of flack in the media. Of course, they're going to knock anyone who talks against the government. And in fact, the term conspiracy theory was created by the CIA in the 1950s to knock anyone who spoke against the government. Isn't that interesting? So interesting. Oh, fascinating world we're living in. So I start to research also alternative currencies. I suggest, investing in gold, silver, cryptocurrencies. Look at getting out of the current system because it is corrupt and it is due for a crash coming up. This is not financial advice. Again, do your own research. However, a lot of the smart people out there are, cashing out of the system and investing in things like cryptos and precious metals, etc. So that might be something for you to consider. All right. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm going to see you tomorrow for day 8 of 12 of the Global Good News Challenge. If you want to join us for the Good News Challenge, then you have until the 15th of December, just a few more days to start your 12-day challenge. We will share it around the place and we will celebrate you. And everything is here to teach us, right? Everything is here to teach us, to help us become stronger as human beings. It's not about doing. It's not human doings. We're human beings. So here's to being extraordinary, to living a life that you love, to loving the life that you live, and enjoying every magic moment. Thank you so much for joining me today. Aldwyn signing out for day 7 of 12 Global Good News Challenge. Have a beautiful day or night, wherever you are in the world. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.